Good morning, good morning. It's the Leather Bag Lady with you again for another vintage bag experience. So I have three more bags for you. Hope you're having a good morning. It's what day is it today? It's Thursday, and I'm a little bit off kilter. I've gone from having nothing to do with COVID to back to work, opening my booth in St. George, opening a booth at the Hagler's Flea Market here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, to just, I don't even know what day it is. So, still loving spending time with you on YouTube here. If you're new to my channel, please feel free to leave a comment or subscribe if you would like. My information is all back here. My Etsy store where all my bags are situated. If you see anything you like, uh, please feel free to check that out. My YouTube channel, Instagram, I'm not really working with that right now, but that's kind of my next thing. Just don't have the time right now. And my Facebook is a little wonky, but I haven't been really concentrating too much on Facebook either. Etsy and soon to be Marketplace. What I'm going to be doing is listing on Facebook Marketplace and using my Hagler's Flea Market location for viewing and pickup. Just so I'm not having people come to my home and I'm not, sitting in a mall parking lot waiting for somebody who isn't going to show up. For any of you resellers out there, if you are watching me, you know what I'm talking about. So the flea market idea, I'm going to be doing it with my friend Deb, and she is also experiencing a huge change in her business because of COVID. She's one of my vendor friends from the senior retirement home circuit. And obviously, with COVID, that has ceased to exist. So we're trying to do whatever we can to keep the wheels moving and to keep us doing what we love, and that's what we're doing. So anyway, let's get to the bags. First bag is a little different. It's a 90s bag. There's a lot of hardware, so it is a little bit heavy, and the leather is quite thick, and it actually feels, oh God, smell of leather just is crazy. It's almost like a coat, like a leather coat weight. It is quite heavy. The original strap was missing, so I've included a strap um, so that it can be worn crossbody. There is a very small phone which kind of dates it for me, so 90s, and then this kind of chevron shape patch. It's a nice bag. It is a little different. It only has a magnet closure, and I know a lot of you ladies prefer a zipper. It does have a zipper compartment inside, um, but it's a nice little bag. It's different. It's different, and it's a good size. And with that strap that will attach here and on the opposing side here, it's a nice hands-free option. And again, like, it's just a little different. No brand, I'm afraid. No great stories for this one, but it's a nice bag. So bag number one. Bag number two is kind of cool. It's like a butter yellow purse. Now this one has somebody has either relocated or done something with the strap. Now the fact that I am even including this is because it hasn't been done very pretty, but the strap is absolutely rock solid. So this strap is not going anywhere. It's not compromised in any way, which is why I'm still happy to list it in my store. If if the straps were failing or something like that, I would not list it, obviously. It's got that 60s velvet interior. Now it is by Mastercraft, which is a Canadian company. I know I have information on this company, but I can't find it. But they've definitely been around for a long time. And it's got a really nice strap drop, so you are going to be able to wear that crossbody. And it's just a really nice shape. It's different. It's this butter yellow color. It's, it's got a little bit of girth to it. So, you are going to be able to put a few things in there. It's pretty. It's really pretty. A nice sundress. I like the idea of combining genres or maybe not genres, like eras. That's the word I'm looking for. Like my daughter will, have something really current and funky on, and she'll have a vintage bag or a vintage pair of gloves or a vintage hat or a scarf or something that just kind of piece of jewelry. It just, you don't have to go whole hog, but just having that little something. And I've talked about this before. I don't like having what everybody else has. So this to me is just, it allows you to bring out your personality a little bit when you choose to pair something. And not everybody can do it because it is a bit of a skill. So bag number 2. Now bag number 3 is it's a flat black. I know I've showed you bags already that have a little bit more of a sheen to them. This company is called Mare Monty. Don't know anything about it. Haven't really been able to find anything out about it. It's it's got a little bit of a gusset to it. It's a nice bag. It's got a magnetic closure. There is a little bit of separation in the strap, which, to be honest, I didn't. Oh, it's the same on the other side, so I don't know whether maybe it's supposed to be like that. But you can change the size of the strap with these poppers, and they match up down here and over here. So you can fold that over and make that into a much shorter strap. It will, it will shoulder, and it is, it can be a high sitting crossbody. It's a nice little bag. Nothing too spectacular, but it's a nice little bag. Probably, I'm going to say 90s for this one. Sometimes it's difficult to age the bags. And obviously, I can't be spot on all the time. And I'm sure I have made errors. But I researched the brand to try and help me date the bag. I also am constantly online looking at trends, looking at history pieces. If I'm watching anything, that I love documentaries, I love, World War II era, that kind of thing. And that really does help me date. I mean, shows like Mad Men, for instance. I mean, it's a 60s kind of 70s show. And a show like that will really, really help me date some of my stuff, because I'll see similar. And and you look inside the pocket system, the phone receptacle, that helps me date, kind of 90s to early 2000s. So, it's not just a stab in the dark. I mean, I really do make a great effort to be legitimate with, saying this stuff is vintage, not only for Etsy's sake, because that is the rule, but also, I don't want to be, be wrong. And so use something that isn't legitimately vintage. Anyway, that's my bags for this episode of Vintage Bag Experience. Again, as I said, my information is here. If you want to reach out, please do. Have a great rest of the day. Happy Thursday, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.